So this video is aimed on showing you how to play lanes as a control mage versus melees in mid. The lane that I've used as an example is not the perfect lane. I didn't play it perfectly by any means. I made mechanical errors and warding errors, but I did win this lane. So it's a basic example of how to win these kind of lanes. The first important thing to do is to take ignite so you have kill pressure on your opponent. The champions that I'm going to be talking about are most likely going to be a Kassadin, a Kali, Fizz, Zed, Diana or Yasuo. How to play the lane will change based on the champion, but the basic concepts will stay the same. But the wave control can change a lot. For example, if you are playing against champions like Fizz, Diana and Yasuo, they are champions with high mobility that can easily all-in you at level 3 or before, so you don't want to push them under the turret, because by pushing them under the turret you are giving them a lot of room to all-in you. What you want to do against these champions is to use more defensive movements levels 1 to 3 and get the lane into a position where it is just in front of your turret, but not under your turret, so around this part of the lane. To do this, you don't want to push the lane levels 1 to 3, you just want to last hit. You can't harass, because harassing naturally pushes the lane. But against champions like Akali, Kassadin and Diana, you can push them in early, as they have no way to wall in you, but if you do get ganked, you don't want to hesitate using your flash. So against Kassadin, Diana and Akali, from the outset of the lane, you want to immediately be showing your aggression, like you'd see me do here. I'm standing behind my 3 melee minions, just to show that I'm very aggressive. I'm going to play this lane very aggressive. So the basic concept on how to win this lane is simply by harassing him whenever he goes for a minion, auto-attacking, using your abilities, that kind of thing. You can see that mechanical error there, that Q was absolutely horrible, try and ignore that. So a lot of people say use the Nivea's Q for an example. Whenever they want to hit their Q, they may just throw it out randomly, trying to predict their opponent's movements. That's not a consistent way to hit your Q on a Nivea or any other champion CC skill shots. What you want to do is, whenever they go for a minion, you want to keep your eye on your minion health. When it's ready for a last hit, you want to watch them as they go in for it, and you want to throw your Q as they go in for it. It's the most consistent way to hit your abilities, because it's the most consistent thing in lane that your opponent's going to do. They have to CS to get gold. It's what they have to do, rather than just throwing it out randomly. So another thing about playing control mages against melees is that you can tilt your opponent very easily. These kind of lanes, the mental aspect of it is pretty huge, because you can make it seem to him as if he can't get any CS at all in the lane ever, because you just zone him so hard, you just poke him out so hard, and it can tilt them very hard, which is something that's underrated by a lot of people. So right, let's get into the lane. I'll explain what I do. I'll explain my mistakes as well. Right, so you can just see me with my aggressive movements. As soon as he goes for the CS, I give him an auto attack. Damage that adds up over time, and you'll eventually be able to get the kill on him. So look, he's going in for that minion right there. I go for the Q. I was gonna go for the Q, but I didn't. I should have probably Q'd him there. I would have got a combo, but I get a combo here. He goes in for this melee, and I get a combo. And now he's on very low health. I've won the lane already, basically. And you can see I've got this big minion wave stacking up. It's kind of slow pushing into his turret rather than me pushing it very fast. Because I'm just last hitting, I'm not pushing with my abilities. The only way I'm pushing the lane is by harassing him, and this will lead me into a very advantageous situation as he gets to his turret, which is where I will kill him, because there's absolutely no chance he can all in me, because he's Kassadin. Plus I've got this huge minion wave, so even if I do get ganked, I will be easily able to kill Kassadin, plus maybe even get a kill on Lee because of my huge minion wave. He has to CS this, and it's so easy to just auto-attack him and get abilities on him while he's CSing this, as you will see me kill him here. Even though I do make a mistake, because I could have killed him without using my flash, but I have to use my flash in the end. I could have just walked up and ignited him, but I flash ignited him instead, because I just made a mechanical error. But yeah, that's the basic principle on how to win these kind of lanes. Once you understand these concepts and you get good at these concepts, these kind of lanes are just super easy for you, and it will probably help you climb quite a bit of elo.